Didn't get the run they were hoping for yesterday. And Chip jumps up to number 3. Well, I talked about the injected nitro machine, the real deal, and that's the one that's rolling up over here on the left side. Wouldn't be any chance of losing that thing in the parking lot, would there? It's like glow in the dark, orange and black. When the rules were changed to allow injected nitro into the funny car ranks, Mick Steele, who's never been afraid of a challenge, decided that sounded like one that he wanted to attack. And of the couple that have come out and tried it, so far he is the one that has kind of put the best numbers up. Now, could you call Randy Meyer or Rich McPhillips or Rob and Tony Samsel, ask him for maybe a little help and a little guidance? Not really. I mean, as far as engine tuning, maybe. But a funny car is a way different animal from a dragster, and somebody's got to be the one to go out there and figure it out, and Mick decided he'd be the one to do it. Tony Bogolo lining up over here on the right side, and it is so, so good to see Team Bogolo back on the racetrack after a incident earlier in the season. There were a few folks thought, and Tony might have even been one of them, that they were done for the year, but they were able to get regrouped and get back together. Now you're going to hear a very different tone out of the orange car, and it's going to be a little bit of a different routine as well. With the injected nitro machine. Love the low RPM groan of the injected cars. They don't operate on a whole lot of RPM. Low end grunt, a lot of torque. Centrifugal style clutch in the injected cars. 3-speed transmission in the blower cars. Yesterday, neither of these two got a full pull down the racetrack. So out of the 5 cars that are here, they currently sit number 4 and 5. But the real deal, as he's known, watching the guy behind the car, looked like he was about to dislocate his shoulder, and I wasn't 100% sure the guy in front of the car, the guy behind the car were looking at each other. Tony came out here yesterday with a new ride and just made kind of a checkout pass. And I think they're ready now to try to take that thing down to the stripe. Want to be the man? Got to outrun Chris Foster. He's sitting on top. Whoa, no, Mick, no. Mick Steele took the tire off, turned sideways, and pancaked the wall out there at about 280 feet. 587 for Tony Bogolo, shutting it off a little early to 216 miles an hour, but they continue to just kind of take baby steps with the new car and the new ride out there, and that was definitely a step in the right direction. Mick Steele, the step of the throttle, the car was pretty aggressive, and you saw it out there. Smoked the tires, turned sideways. He cranked the wheel over trying to keep it off the wall, but it did pancake the wall with the left side of the car, and it coasted to a stop down there just about 1,000 feet. Safety team right on the spot checking things out. We'll wait until we get the official word from them. He did get the car stopped down there and open the hatch before the safety guys got there. That's usually a good sign, but we'll just wait until we get the official word. Just hate seeing anybody out there tear up the equipment, especially stuff that's nice as what Mick Steele has. We'll get things checked over at the top end of the racetrack, and then we'll get back to it. I can tell you this, looking through the binoculars, Mick was able to get out of the car. He did walk over to the back of the safety truck. They're still talking to him, looking him over down there. I mean, pretty good smack into the wall. So we're going to let our safety team go ahead and give him an evaluation. But we were able to see him out of the car and walking over to the safety truck, talking to the top-end safety team, and that is certainly a good sight to see after a pretty hard hit into the concrete down there.